Hello, I'm Jackie. That's me on the screen doing my thing on my massage couch in the days when that was normal practice in the way that it's shown there. And I just thought I'd put together a short video just to bring you up to date with what's happening in the world of massage, what we're required to do, what I'm doing here at Pure Calm Massage. And the idea really is to make you feel safe enough to book a treatment. So I'm going to tell you about all the changes that have been put in place here, and they should be in place everywhere that offers massage, and what I'm doing really to keep you safe. And I hope at the end of it you'll feel, actually, yes, I'm going to book a treatment. So I'm going to explain to you the hygiene procedures that I had in place before Covid-19. The training that I've done on the control of cross-infection and how that has helped me make the changes, make informed changes to improve my standards of hygiene, to make me COVID secure, and how it's helped me to put together the risk assessment and action plan that I have been required to do before going back into practice. I'm going to tell you what those hygiene and client care protocols now are. And I'm also going to tell you what's changed about consultation and the aftercare procedures. I used to consult when you arrived and show you some exercises to do before you left. That's going to be different. What to expect when you arrive at the door, what is and isn't allowed in terms of massage treatments, and what I need you to do. Okay, so the mantra of all massage therapists is do no harm. It's drummed into us when we are training, and obviously it's really important now. So there have always been hygiene systems in place. There are things that we have always had to do. We were tested on this in order to qualify, and they've always been done before and after your treatment. So for example, cleaning the treatment room, disinfecting the bathroom, changing the towels that you use and that I used on the couch, changing the sheets and the blankets on the couch, washing everything at 60 degrees. My hair, when it was long enough, and it certainly is now, was always tied up. Nails all short, not only just because you don't want to scratch your client, but also because you're not going to trap any dirt, or it's less likely to trap dirt under your nails if they're very, very short. Washing of the hands regularly, changing my uniform. My uniform is a pair of leggings and a t-shirt, and using a spatula to take the massage wax from the pot before putting it on your body to ensure no double dipping. That will be different. It's going to be better. So we need better standards of hygiene because we need to be COVID secure to stop the spread of this virus. So I practice as Jacqueline Dexter. That's my maiden name. My name is actually Jacqueline Howes. The reason for that is that I was formerly a teacher, and I had a period where I practiced both as a school teacher and a massage therapist. So I chose to use my maiden name. So all my certificates show my name, which is actually Howes. The training that I did, the control of cross-infection in a post-COVID-19 world, taught me how to identify infection hazards, what the legal requirements and best practices for massage therapists are, how to control cross-infection insofar as this is reasonably practicable, and how to determine risk and make appropriate actions to control the spread of COVID-19. So I've now written my risk assessment. That is a requirement for all therapists before we go into practice, and my action plan is fully in place. You're very welcome to look at it if you would like to. New hygiene procedures. So cleaning in this context means washing with hot soapy water, detergent, changing the cloths regularly, washing cloths at 60 degrees or higher. I'm trying to avoid using disposable cloths. I may decide to do that because I want to reduce the amount of waste that I'm producing. That's why I've always used proper linen cloths and not couch roll, for example, apart from the fact that they're more comfortable. Sanitisation in this context means using household bleach at the recommended strength. That is, for example, as it comes out of a bottle of Domestos without diluting it, or using 70% rubbing alcohol, depending on the surface that I am cleaning. And I will be cleaning before, between, and after every appointment. So everything you are likely to touch when you walk through the house, from the moment you arrive at the door, through the hallway, up the stairs, along the landing and into the treatment room, all of those surfaces will be cleaned and sanitised. Doorbell, doors, door handles, light switches, surfaces in the porch, hallway, landing, treatment room and the client bathroom. Handrail on the stairs, everybody touches that, so that will definitely be cleaned. So you don't need to worry about holding on as you go up the stairs. It's probably wise for you to do that. I've got carpet in my house. If you've been here before, you know it's a very impractical colour. I'm always cleaning it. It's been down 10 years, it still looks great. So apart from that regular cleaning with my wonderful Vax machine, I will also be steam cleaning the carpet in the treatment room and sanitising the bathroom floor between and before and after appointments. The steamer does it very quickly, it dries off very quickly, so you won't be walking on a wet carpet. Sanitisation of the couch, not just changing the sheets, but cleaning the surface of the couch, sterilising that surface to make sure that there's no cross-infection from the couch. The face cradle cushion is a tricky one, isn't it? That U-shaped cushion that you put your face into. I've decided that actually I don't want plastic on that. It wouldn't be nice to put your face into, so I've actually purchased a good number of face cradle cushions so that every client can have a clean one, and so that I can rest them for 72 hours before I use them again. 72 hours is that time frame, isn't it, that potentially the virus can live up to that long on hard surfaces. A face cradle cushion is not a hard surface, but it will have been sanitised anyway, so it's going to be safe. Thorough ventilation of the room. I'm very lucky to have 3 windows, one in the bathroom, and it's a double aspect room, so one at the front, one at the back. Happy to have the windows open if you would like them open during your treatment. It's very warm at the moment, so there's no problem with that. But the windows will be opened before you arrive, after you've left, and then at the end of the day, so between all clients. In the bathroom, there will be a box for you to put your clothes into. It will be a clean, sterile box so that you can safely put your clothes there and know that they're going to be safe for you to put them back on. Your wax, I won't be taking it from the main pot with a spatula anymore. I will be putting, before your treatment, your amount of wax that I need for your treatment into a bowl, which is your bowl. There'll be no double dipping for different clients, and that bowl will be cleaned, and each client will have a clean bowl on that day. Okay, consultation used to take place in the room when you arrived. I might have asked you a few questions over the phone before you got here, but now everybody, I'm afraid, is going to have to do an online consultation, a video consultation via Zoom. Now, it might be that your internet connection is rubbish and you just can't do this, but I'm sure we can sort something out. But this is the expectation for all therapists. And there are 2 reasons for this. The first one is to limit the time we spend together in the room. And the second one is because there are important questions relating to Covid-19 that must be answered by you before your appointment can go ahead. And ideally, that will be 48 hours before your appointment, and certainly no less than 24. Aftercare advice, I will be either giving online if it's complicated via another Zoom meeting, but it's more likely that I will send you resources that I've prepared before, links to little videos, for example, that you can access to show you how to carry out some exercises or other self-care resources. Don't worry about Zoom, it's really easy, and I'll set it all up for you. So if you've not used it before, please don't be worried about that. Right, when you arrive, massage is a close contact service like the hairdressers. You've probably had your hair cut by now, unlike me, in which case you will know that they are wearing a face visor. Some are choosing to wear masks and gloves, etc. I will be wearing a face visor. And when you turn and I will also put on a mask, potentially, when you turn over and face me. And I may ask you to, it depends what we're doing. I'll provide that mask. I'm not actually required to wear any other PPE, but I have all of it. So if you want me to wear anything else, I'm happy to do so. I can wear an apron, I can wear gloves, I can wear a mask through the whole treatment, if you would prefer me to do so. When you arrive, it'll be at the door. I'd like you to be on time, please, because I don't want to stand there for ages. And I will take you up to the treatment room. All the doors will be open. You won't have to touch anything. Although, as I said, you know, you can touch the handrail on the stairs and it's safe for you to do that. And also, I don't want you falling down the stairs. I'll ask you to undress in the bathroom, put your clothes into the box. I've talked about that. I'll be able to wait outside the room like I always have done and come in once you've got yourself onto the couch. And your massage will go ahead exactly as usual. It will still be fabulous, but unfortunately, I can't massage your head, face, or neck when you are lying upwards, facing the ceiling. Now, that's what you're here for. You're coming for a massage. Your enjoyment of that massage is so important to me. That's really why I'm doing this now, so that I don't have to tell you this when you arrive at my door. I want you to know exactly what to expect so that you can focus purely on getting on that couch and enjoying your treatment. Now, in terms of what is and isn't allowed, that's not just here, that's any massage therapist. These are the rules for us. So all the things that I normally do, popping up on the screen now on the left, we can go ahead with those. The only clinical massage treatment I cannot do is a TMJ, a jaw pain treatment. I'm not allowed to do that. Hot stones, some therapists are choosing not to use them. I've got loads of them. I probably won't choose to do a full hot stone massage, but I always use them in a treatment to get the muscles warm. I will continue to do that, but the stones will come out of the water bath using the tongs. They will be used on your body. They won't go back into the water. They'll go into a bowl. I will sterilise them and put them away for 72 hours. I've got plenty of stones to do that. So they are not going to be used time after time after time over consecutive days. It's not going to happen. You can have a full body massage, but it will not include your face, your neck, or your head. Indeed, no facial treatment is allowed because obviously that's in the breath zone. Now, if you've got a problem with your neck, I can treat your neck from the side. The lady on the picture is lying side lying. If you've been here before, you know a lot of my treatment is while you're lying on the side, especially when I'm dealing with your neck and shoulders. So there are ways to treat your neck without you facing upwards, so you don't need to worry about that. Hand massage, we're advised we should leave until last, which means that when you turn over, when you're facing upwards, normally I start at the head and work down to the feet, but I will start at the feet and work up, do the legs, arms and hands, keeping away from your breathing zone. Unfortunately, my 90-minute appointments, which are probably the most popular ones I offer, they're not going to be allowed right now because the guidance says that you shouldn't be in the room for more than an hour. But the massage you do have is going to be fab. Now, what I need from you before your appointment, I need you to book and pay online, please, if you possibly can. I won't be able to take any cash, and contactless payments with the phone obviously are possible, but the guidelines that we have been given say please ask clients to book and pay online. So the link is there if you didn't already know that. Ideally, I would like to have your Zoom appointment 48 hours before your actual massage appointment. So The longer you book ahead, the better. So if you book 3 days ahead, we can go ahead with the Zoom the following day. But the Zoom, those important questions that I have to ask you, not least about your health and why you want to be there, but also about COVID-19, have to be asked at least 24 hours before you're due to come in. On the day, please be on time. I've already said that. Please come straight from home if you can. Sounds a bit rude, but if you can have a shower and put clean clothes on, most of you do, and I'm really sorry to say that, but if you can avoid coming from work or from the shops and come straight from home, that would be better. Please park your car on the drive, leave everything in your vehicle. I've said out of sight, but it is very safe here. It's a quiet little close, as you will know if you've been here before. I will need to take your temperature, which I will do with a contactless thermometer at the door. I will also take my temperature before you come. If either of us has a temperature in excess of 37.5 degrees, we won't be able to work together on that day for obvious reasons. I will need you to arrive wearing a face covering, please, and to keep it on as you go through the house and up to the treatment room. Take it off in the bathroom, put it in the box with your clothes. Before you come into the house, I'd like you please to take off your shoes and sanitize your hands. I've got hospital grade sanitizer, which will be by the door, ready for you to use. I will use it as well. And I'm going to ask you to put on some disposable shoe coverings, foot coverings, for your safety, for my safety, for everybody's safety, so you can walk through on the carpets in the house without any contamination risk. I'd like you to go straight into the room, straight through to the bathroom, get yourself ready, bearing in mind the time limits we have on being together. The quicker we can do that, the longer you will have on the couch. So, and then wash your hands once you're ready. Once you've got your clothes off and in the box, please wash and sanitize your hands before you come out and get onto that couch. And thank you for listening to all of this. And as a little thank you, you're going to get a treat a little further down the line. But your massage is going to be fab. Nothing will change with the massage apart from the head and face thing. So I'm really sorry if that's your favourite bit. After your treatment, you're going to feel wonderful. I'll obviously go out like I always do so that you can get off the couch and go into the bathroom to get dressed in private. I'll ask you, once you have done that, then to please wash and sanitize your hands again before leaving the bathroom. Put your disposable shoes on once more, as well as your face covering. And when I hear you leave the bathroom, I'll open the door and ask you to follow me downstairs and outside. Any future bookings that you want to make, you can do those online again, and I hope you will. Now, something might crop up in the treatment that we weren't anticipating. We may need to speak to each other, in which circumstance there is a sneeze screen in the room. That's what it's called, one of those big see-through screens. I've put one in there so that we can safely speak to each other after the treatment if we have to. And at that point, the windows will also be open to ventilate the room. So let's look at the aims. Hygiene procedures already in place before the outbreak. I told you about that. I hope you can remember. I've done my training, which taught me all about the virus, how it spreads, how to control it, what to put into my risk assessment, and my action plan. That's been done. New hygiene protocols, cleaning virtually everything, everywhere you're going to walk through the house, and especially in the treatment room. You will know that the couch is clean and safe. That's my commitment to you. It's very important. Consultation and aftercare online. I will be wearing a mask, take your temperature, etc. Lead you up to the room. No face, head or neck massage when you are facing upwards. And I need you to arrive with a face covering ideally straight from home, to put on your shoe coverings, and obviously to do everything that I've asked you to do. And you're not going to want to touch anything anyway, so I don't even need to say this, but if you can avoid touching things, that's obviously going to be better for everybody. Any more clarification, any questions? There's no such thing as a silly question. You can contact me, give me a call or email me. I'll be delighted to answer your questions. Summing up, I hope you're going to have a wonderful massage. That's what you're here for. I hope you can feel confident now that I'm going to be doing everything I can to minimise the risk of cross-infection, accepting that there is no 100% guarantee anywhere. And unless it's absolutely impossible, we need to have a Zoom meeting for our consultation. And your compliance is so important, and I really hope that you will be happy to go ahead with this. It should be the same wherever you go. Thank you for watching. These are the references that I have used. If you've made it all the way to the end, I'm going to give you a little discount code that you can use. Call me up if you're going to use it and I will book it in for you. And the discount code is video 10. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. I hope to see you soon at the Pure Calm Massage. Don't forget to get in touch with me if there's anything else that you need to know. Thank you. Bye.